talk about where I've been spending money. Let's talk about why I want to talk to you about this today and what that looks like. We're in the middle of spending money. I think a lot of people in the world, we're in the middle of spending money. Most of us are. It doesn't matter if you're spending it on your child's education or if you're spending it on a home, or if you're spending it on a hobby or whatever. And so one of the things that I did, right, one of the things that I made sure immediately was, we had to go, okay, what does this look like? So I always put my things in the order of importance. So for me, it is always people first, right? It's always people first. Then it is kind of my goals, right? And then everything else kind of falls in. And so what I meant by that was when all this started going down, I immediately said, we got to take care of our people. I want to keep everybody employed. I want to keep everybody working. I want to do everything I can in my power not to have this affect any of our team members or our vendors. And for the most part, it has, we kept every single team member on board, and we continue to do that. And every single one of our team members has remained employed. We, even our rent, like in the very beginning, we spoke to our landlord and we're like, we're not using this office and we can't do an event. We were really trying to square up things, but we found out that we were going to be okay. And so we paid our rent. Every vendor has been paid. Not a single vendor has been eliminated. I had one vendor that we just stopped doing something for 2 weeks. So there was a little shift there, but we're actually back into that now. And that was my primary role and job, and it should be yours as well. People first. Is your family taken care of? Are the people that you help support, whether it might be a parent or a child in college, right? And then also your employees or your vendors. If you don't have employees, you definitely have vendors. And so that was my primary focus, was people first. Second was goals. What goals am I living in my life right now? Because I am adamant about this, and I want you to write it down. I want you to put it in the feed. I never change my goal. I change my strategy. Write that down. I never change my goal. I change my strategy. And so my goals we're building this house, and we were in the process of actually hiring 2 new people for roles within our lives and our business. And we were remodeling a home in Maine. And we were doing all of those things. And I said, the bottom line is that yes, we may need to shift some things. And yes, we may say, let's do this now and hold on this for a couple months or something, but we're not changing our goals. We're building a house and we're remodeling a house. And, and we're hiring these new people that are going to make our businesses easier and our lives easier. And so we were committed to those goals. So that meant that I had to change my strategy. So yes, I'm seeing, I still hate that it says Facebook user, Facebook user, Facebook user. I should take a picture and show you. It's annoying me. I want to see your names and know who you are. But anyway, I'm seeing you guys flood. Never change your goal, change your strategy. This is huge. And that's why I'm wanting you to know where I'm spending my money. And I have spent my money the last 8 or 10 weeks. And so I said, first, we have to spend money on our people. And as I said, I did that first. And second, I'm going to continue with my goals. So yes, has it been really interesting and crazy? Because we've had shifts of things. For instance, the house in Maine is now being remodeled virtually. Interesting to remodel a home virtually, but that is happening, and my intention is to be able to go up there this summer. It's a great social isolation place. It's a beautiful cottage in Maine, and so it's low population. So I didn't change that. I said, now do I need to change my strategy? And I did. Because that live event couldn't happen that I was doing, I had to put some additional smaller events in place fairly immediately. As you know, I launched More Than Okay Club here so that we were making sure we were connecting with people and supporting people and giving back to people and helping people and lifting people up, and that those people were connected with us, because the number one thing in any times, good or bad, is relationships and connection. So did I do that? Did I take on some extra virtual speaking? Did I take on some extra podcasts to different things? Absolutely. So I changed my strategy, but I did not change my goal. And my goal was to have the team of people that I have running my business. And my goal was to bring on those additional hires that I was committed to bringing on. And my goal was to build the house that I work my butt off every day in my business and in my life so that I'm able to do the things that I love. Remember, my business is not my passion. My passion is my family and my home and travel and great food. And again, things like these beautiful, beautiful things in the world. Those are my passions. So I do this business that I love and that I enjoy doing so that I can live and afford all of my passions. And I'm a very expensive person. I just am. I like nice things. I like to do nice things. I want nice things. And so I did not change the goal of all of those things I was doing on both personal and professional, but I did have to change the strategy. I had to change the way in which the money was coming in.